Hello and welcome back for the third and for this moment last game between LB and Keif. We have switched civilizations, now LB playing as the Britons and Keif as the Mayans. So Keif the favorite here, of course, Mayans just like LB10 with Britons before. Let's see what this game is actually bringing us. And LB10 said on his stream, this is one of the best maps he has ever had, or one of the best ones you could imagine, because first let's look at the back. Main gold safe in the back, second stone safe in the back, there's the boar here, other boar also inside. Second stone, second gold, extra stone. This is really awesome. You could just 3-layer wall this, maybe do fortified walls and boom behind. There's not so much space, but it's enough, I think. Get a few farms around here in the back and whatever, and you will be fine. And then again, we have 4 deer inside. There's the second boar. There's 1, 2, 3 relics and extra berries inside LB10 space, the main stone forward and the third gold outside, but really who cares? Very awesome map. So this actually calls for a booming and of course for a monastery to take those 3 delicious relics and maybe even more because there's one in the middle. Not sure where the last one is right now, I don't see it. Is it? Oh, it's trapped inside Keif's walls here. He can take this one safely if he wants to, because even if he's deleting this wall there's a tree blocking, so he will be alright. This is inside Keif's space, but LB with a really good map. Let's see what Keif has to offer here. Main gold, somewhat forward, second gold inside but forward. The third gold safe in the back, this is awesome. Extra gold as well, not bad, and a second stone safe in the back, as well as the main stone. It's pretty much trapped into the forest. I guess could cut it open if you wanted to, but the map for Keif not too bad either, except for this main gold. Maybe 4 deer outside, that's a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe use a sheep to keep the gate open would be a very nice idea, but I think Keif is going to scout around first. Or maybe delete those 2 pieces of wall. And is he going to try and get it in? Yeah, I want to use the gate trick, but there we go. Opening the walls, you don't want to delete that gate, but the walls are fine, I guess. And therefore, you will come in. Not the perfect boar lure again. This is actually becoming a theme here. Turbo LBs, but those look good. 1 and 2, another TC. This one from Keif, the first one was good, the second not that good, but it's alright, I guess. Let's see, more deer coming in for Keif here as well. And sending villager to gold. Is he taking stone? No, not happening. Interesting to see. Maybe another approach this time than before. And LB clicked up to feudal age. Is getting a second farm up. He's got the deer in. And I guess he's now going to scout. Yeah, actually scouting the back. And sorry for that. He just discovered that this map actually is really awesome. So let's see how he's going to do. Blacksmith and market coming up forward. He's actually taking the extra berries, which is a rare thing to see on Arena or in general, but really makes sense here. Get the free food in market. Blacksmith also coming up for Keif with now on stone with 2 villagers. Interesting. Looks like maybe 3 TC mini boom and then go with the castle. Might be a possibility. Let's see what he's planning to do. Actually, Keif probably... Oh, he didn't even scout LB10 space. As for LB, he can see the walls, he can see 1 gold being forward, he can see this this house outside, and I think he even... No, he didn't see this relic. Cannot see it, but he can see 4 out of 5 relics. And he's gonna go with the monastery. Actually forward, not sure about this. He could just put it in the back and get the relics really safe, but it's alright, I guess. Usually it's okay if you're able to defend. 2 extra TCs coming up on the woodlines and 1 on the second stone, which makes sense. You may want to get a castle up later on and maybe try to protect this main stone or just protect the TCs. Get a castle right in front of this TC would be really awesome. Can cover everything, every entrance, maybe a few stone walls here if you're being rushed. And for now, LB10 getting the relics and booming, and he actually managed... Ooh, there's a monk, and he managed to... converting the Eagle Warrior and getting this relic, really good for him. Do we have a monastery for Keif actually yet? Not that I can see. He's got 2 more TCs up, 1 on the stone, 1 on the golden wood line. But no monastery, so LB will have 4 relics actually. And I guess you can see this last relic right now, but he won't be able to get it. And Keif 400 stone, so he is gonna get a castle up pretty soon, but his boom is a little bit delayed by that because he's got 4 villagers, more than at least 4 villagers not working on what you actually need, food and wood. LB at the same time, villager number pretty much the same, but having the 4 relics inside the monastery, this is really awesome. This is giving you a huge gold boost. And I think I was messaging something and then realized, yeah, LB just said what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear his plan for Imperial Age, and I think he wants to go skirmishes if I remember correctly. For now, of course, the boom going on. A little bit house, this should not happen, but will be alright. And of course, he's got, if not much, but there's a few more villagers. And he actually managed to get a villager somewhere. I remember this. Where is it? Is it going around? Not yet. He may get one soon. Let me see, and there's the converted villager. There's one. Going back, this is a mistake because this is not within healing range, but LB is starting to convert another villager. There's the second one, and this one I think is able to go around and then actually managed to go away from the TCs. There is a castle now coming up for Keif's resources, looking okay-ish, I guess. 4 TCs up and a lot of farms going up. This is beautiful, actually. Farming simulator happening in between those forests and a few golds. Very nice TC placements as well. And LB splitting the farms around his TCs and this mill that he built, actually. Of course, a few farms forward. And where's the villager going? Actually, LB can see the castle right now, and this villager, as soon as it is in range of those 2 monks, will be saved. And I think LB, he could even try to rush if he wanted to, but I think he's just getting a few outposts and houses to to have this villager work. Imperial Age coming in for LB10 right now. Keif doing handcart, and resources for him looking okay. She's a little bit behind, but not by too much. University coming up for him, Goldsmith mining heavy plow, stone mining coming in for LB10, so getting a stronger eco now while advancing to Imperial Age. And let's see, is Keif selling some wood, maybe some food, I don't know, but or is he waiting for the villagers to take the gold? Both is possible. Oh my god. And he's clicking up to Imperial Age right now as well. Let's see, what is LB10 preparing? Castle coming up next to the main stone, and we do see 1, 2, 3 archer ranges coming up right now. Gold mining coming in for Keif. And LB is gonna go through the plan and go elite skirmishes, as far as I remember at least. And archer range number 4, low on wood actually, a lot of farms up, and he's got a lot of food in. Let's see what he's going to do. Elite skirmisher on the way. Boatkin arrow was done, so we're gonna see bracer. We're probably gonna see, I'm not sure if ballistics was done, maybe then chemistry. And starting to create elite skirmisher. Doesn't have too much wood actually. Needed a few more villagers on wood, I guess. And there are the outposts, by the way. Not that it matters, but the villager is still trying to build some houses. 97% hero villager. Can you get the house done? No, it's not gonna happen. And LB in the meantime with the elite skirmishers going forward with a few villagers and getting up a castle in the middle of the map. So is going aggressive here. Ballistics coming in. Keif right now up to Imperial Age. Is he going for trap or plumed archers? Do we see more plumed archers? Yes. Eldorado and Elite Eagle Warrior. Look at this. There's the 5, 6 barracks. So as expected, actually, Eagle Warriors coming in for Keif. You need those against the Britons, I guess, especially seeing those elite skirmishers. And LB10 for now is not preparing them. Those barracks coming up men at arms, but this is really dangerous because Keif already has a good number of now elite Eagle Warriors, +4 coming as well. And as soon as the +4 is done, those eagles will be really, really hard to deal with, especially seeing that there is 2 monks, which are not really helpful, and those elite skirmishers that can't do shit against elite Eagle Warriors. Maybe a garrison inside the castle is an option. Barracks coming up here. I think LB is a little bit too late with that because he's gonna lose 1 trap here, 2 traps going down. The plumed archers of course dying, but the elite Eagle Warriors, even if 1 or 2 were converted, they are dealing with those elite skirmishers, and there is more and more coming in for Keif. Must have a lot of villagers in stone or selling a lot of resources, but it looks like it's a lot of villagers. Yeah, that's really, really many of them just taking gold, even without relics, or maybe he's got one right now. And Keif just has the advantage when it comes to numbers, even underneath that castle. And let me see, LB is producing 200 swordsmen, champion on the way, and chainmail armor on the way, but his production is too slow, and he needs more barracks, and preferably he needs them either on the left hand side where now there's 2 Eagle Warriors, or out on the left. Maybe guarding this gold would be really good. The barracks in the middle are not a good idea because there are single 200 swordsmen, soon to be champions, coming in, and they're gonna go down pretty fast. They can't even take a hit. Look at this. Trebuchet now hitting the castle, it's gonna go down too. And Keif, 55 military units against 5. from LB10, so looks like he's in a really comfortable position, and LB is in trouble. Now Keif resources still looking good. He's on 171 population. He's actually got 111 villagers working, which is really good for him. That's more than enough for Mayans, I guess, and he's still got so much army. Chemistry, Blast Furnace coming in, so Plumed Archers and Elite Eagle Warriors will be on this game's agenda for Keif here, patrolling with those Eagle Warriors on the left hand side. I guess this was a trebuchet actually, and only now LB10 going with barracks at home. I think he's gonna go more champions, and I'm not sure if that's a combination. Champions of course are strong against Elite Eagle Warriors, but you need to get them in the position, into fighting position, and once there's the Plumed Archers behind, you really are in trouble. And I'm assuming that Keif is gonna plan to switch to Plumed Archers at some point in the game. He's got 3 castles up, yes, and White Blast Furnace coming in and still fully upgrading those Elite Eagle Warriors, which is done by now. Even Eldorado was researched before. I guess this gold won't last for that long, and now this gold has got a few idle villages here. There's like 180, and you see, yeah, that's like 350 gold left. Of course, he's still got the main gold to take, and there's a good bunch of gold left. Still could take this relic if he wanted to, but he's housed in 200 population, and that means 89 military units. They're more or less all around here. Oh, and Keif and LB saw the petards and quick walling this. I guess Keif still could go in through this gate, which is not finished, but he decides to go back here, and oh, this is going really slow right now. I'm not sure why. Masonry, ring archer armor coming in, and guess fortified walls would be a good idea too. And now LB with 145 villages. That's actually almost overboomed. He's got a lot of gold in the bag, but like this he won't have too much army, and you need, against 88 army right now, you need a lot. And looks like Keif even killing villagers. Maybe those idols here, because he's down on 104, therefore he has more population available for military, and I guess those poor villagers might go down too. 104 is actually a nice number. Oh, he's sending them to, not sure, maybe get more gold in. And now the first trap is out. Champions approaching. Where's the Eagle Warriors? Down the left hand side. I think LB10 cannot see those. No, but they're gonna come back, and ooh, this is really scary. There's like 2 groups of, I guess, around 2 times 40 Eagle Warriors. Yeah, looks like it. Let me check actually. That's 79 infantry units, so that's 80 Eagle Warriors on one spot. Keep controlling them in 2 groups. Really nice to see Elite Longbowman. I'm not sure why. Elite Longbow doesn't seem to be the perfect choice here. LB still got good resources, but only 2 castles. No, he actually got 3 castles, so you could go Elite Longbowman. There's petards coming in, but LB10 probably saw this as well. He's walling his castle just in case. He's already walled this sector off. Might lose the relics, which would be really a downside for LB. And if Keif is getting the relics, this would be really bad. Of course, LB sending the champions right now. I'm not sure why this is going so slow. I don't really like this. But LB10 now is well housed, both on 200 population. Difference is the military numbers. Look at this, 96 military units for Keif. He's gonna go to 100, and he might even go higher if he wants to, because he's not losing any army. He's still gathering resources, so he still can get gold in. And this means LB10 will be in trouble, because he still got more than 40 villagers, and you can't really fight with only 60 against 100. Well, we have seen differently, to be honest. I think it was Eddie against, I'm not sure, Stark? Was it Stark in Master Arena 3? Where Eddie went full military and Stark just went trash units and still won the game somehow. That was amazing, not sure what happened there. But LB10 now doing Yeoman as well. He's got a few Elite Longbowmen, but he's housed. And as well as Keif, of course. And he cannot get more military units. His resources looking really good. I guess he should kill a few villages here and there. Yeah, there's a lot of idols. This is ugly. 30 idle villages for LB. Imagine if you had those killed and just produced army, then it would be fine. The idle number, of course, LB10 cannot see this. I guess, yeah, now building more barracks in the back, but still, that's just too many. There's a few stables coming up for LB, or not, because I think those 2 plumed archers took care of the villages, and I guess those villages were attacked as well. We have a big fight now happening on the front. Of course, LB10 lost one of his castles because no defenses against this. Now Elite plumed archer and Elite Eagle Warrior combination, ring archer armor. This is really hard to deal with, and I think you needed some siege. The problem is the elite longbowmen are good from behind. They have 6+6 range, they can take down everything, but LB has like 10 of them, maybe a dozen before. That's not gonna be enough, and the elite eagle wars against the champions, they're gonna hold at least a little bit. The plumed archer is gonna take care of those champs, and I think you need some form of, I guess it's onager for the Britons. You don't get heavy scorpions, and the rams really don't help you at all, so maybe onagers to take down those eagle warrior masses and plumed archers. Look at this, a few good shots in here, and suddenly there is like 1,000 gold going to waste. But this is not happening. I don't even know if LB10 has a siege workshop up, and Keif just using this strong army combination of elite eagle warriors and plumed archers on arena, of course, and LB10 still only 50 military units. He's got 137 villagers, while Keif is on 112 right now, and while LB has a lot of gold in the bank, Keif is still looking good on resources. Market prices are pretty much down to the bottom, not yet, but they're gonna be soon, and the elite eagle warriors are just so strong. They're going through everything, taking down the trap now. They're not gonna take a lot of damage from those elite longbowmen, because 7+4 attack, that means only 3 damage per arrow, I think, and those plumed archers are just really strong, even against longbowmen. They have 65 HP and they're just killer machines. Trebuchet is now moving forward. The next castle is gonna go down pretty fast, I guess, and those champions are dying like flies. Because the plumed archers are now controlling everything. There's more elite eagle warriors and plumed archers coming in, and in my opinion LB needed some onager, otherwise this is, yeah, 36 military units now. Keif is down to 90, down to, not up to, but down to 90, but I don't see a chance for LB to really come back here unless he is going siege. There's even a few elite skirmishers. Did I see that correctly in the mix now? Yeah, but it's not gonna be enough, and LB, the resources not looking too good. He doesn't have too many production buildings here, especially not enough archer ranges. There's only 3-4 of them, and one is going down. Keif still 90 military units. This is actually almost overkill, but a really strong combination. Trebuchets behind, they're taking down every building that is in the way. I guess the TCs are going to be next, or maybe even this castle if Keif is moving a little bit to this, yeah, from his point of view, right hand side, from ours to the left. Another castle kind of in the middle, more plumed archers being created. Keif got a lot of gold here, even without the relics, but I guess he sold a lot of resources, he took a lot of gold, and now the plumed archer is just really, really strong. And in that mass that Keif has, LB10 on 40 military units, Keif on over 100. This is amazing. Lightcav coming in for LB. He managed to get some stables up somewhere, but it's not going to be enough. Actually on the left hand side, and he is going to lose this TC next, or maybe that one here, or maybe the castle. Siege Engineer's Husbandry, Plate Barding Armor, that's doesn't really matter. GG coming in from LB. I think LB needed siege, and maybe starting with elite skirmishers was a mistake. I think you should go, either you could go elite longbowmen and champions at the same time and try to not go aggressive here, which is dangerous, or you need siege later on to take down those plumed archers. And Keif had a really, really easy game at the end with attacking here, because he didn't have really resistance. The elite longbowmen are not stronger than elite plumed archers, at least in my opinion, unless you have so big masses that you can hit from, yeah, 4 more range, of course. And those elite eagle warriors are just monsters, and they're really hard to stop. Champions in front of, maybe even helps in front of onagers if you don't have the gold for champions, and then the elite longbowmen just behind. That would be a really nice combination to defend, at least. Still the Mayans are the better civilization arena, I guess. Maybe you disagree, that's alright. In these games the Mayans won each game. Hope you enjoyed these, and see you in the next ones. GG.